Well, good morning, Sunday morning here in Jessup, Georgia. And this is spiritual life coach Celia and healer here this morning. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about your life and, what are you creating and how are you creating? A few days ago, I did a video on, attracting success into your life. And today I want to continue with that conversation because what I find with my clients is that a lot of them don't even know exactly what it is that they want in life. And this is so important. It is so important to have an intention of what it is that you're trying to create in your life and how do you want to live your life. If you don't have an intention, if you have no idea what it is that you want, it's like getting into a car or an airplane and not knowing where you're going. And what you're doing is just going around circles endlessly, and you're going throughout life endlessly without really having any clear direction, any clear intention of what it is that you're trying to create. So, we have to start out by, deciding what it is that you want in your life. And for most folks, it's very easy to come up with things that you don't want. And so the easiest way to figure out what it is that you want is just kind of then go ahead and think about the things that you don't want and then just kind of flip it and just, the opposite of that. And so that's going to give you some idea of what it is that you're trying to create. And another thing that's very, very important is for you to have start your day in a high vibration. If you start your day, with the alarm clock going off, first of all, what a way to wake up. I mean, you're already waking up, frustrated or, an alarm, starting your day out with like this alarm just buzzing your ear. Maybe if you're going to do that, if you can't wake up without an alarm, turn the alarm on, but don't get out of bed. Give yourself some time to regroup those thoughts instead of just jumping out of bed and just, tripping over things as you're running to the bathroom. So if you can get away with turning off that alarm and you're letting your body, all you got to do is set that intention that you need to wake up at a certain time, and your body and your subconscious is going to wake you up. So, give yourself some time to get out of bed, and so that you come out of bed already being refreshed for the new day. And then it's so important to, start your day in the happy tone. And so you need to spend some time meditating. You need to stop. And if you're new at this, start with 5 minutes, but you need to stop and ask your intuition, what is it that you need to do today to bring you forth closer to that dream, to that desire that you're trying to manifest. And so, to start 5 minutes, of course, I don't take any clients in without them committing to doing at least a 20-minute meditation a day. That's the minimum, is 20 minutes every day to really start to allow that mind to calm down so you can start listening to that intuition. But you need to raise that vibration of yours. You need to start your day at a higher frequency. And so gratitude is the quickest way for you to get to that state. It's the quickest way. And so start a journal. Start a journal. And I tell my clients this all the time, that when you have a journal and you have a bunch of things there that you have written down that you're grateful for, in those moments when your life is not going so great, you can look back. You can read all those things that you wrote down that you were grateful for in the past, and they're going to lift you up to a higher frequency. So a gratitude journal is so absolutely necessary, important if you want to start your day in a whole different frequency. And as you're in a different frequency, when you're in a higher frequency like this, and you're meditating every day, spending that time to get quiet, to listen to your intuition, the ideas. Hey, Faith, the ideas are going to come into your mind. But these are the things that you have to do if you want to, be in that higher frequency. You got to start your day that way. You can't start your day, already like, freaking out that it's, morning, I got to go to work and the alarm clock went off and all this buzzing in your mind. You have to slow down the mind. Slow down the mind so that you can start hearing that intuition. So this takes practice. Not everyone that you see out here that's teaching this stuff ever, were born already knowing how to meditate. We're born learning how to listen to that intuition. It is practice. It is such a simple concept that the intuition, the higher self of ours, is always here with us, tapping us and guiding us, showing us the way. But it's not easy to connect if we're not willing to do the inner work. The inner work. This is the most important job that we have in this world here, is to connect to that inner self and to listen to that still small voice and then follow the guidance. And sometimes the guidance doesn't make any kind of sense. When I left Florida, when I left my family, left my ministry, left my friends, not knowing where I was heading, you think that, I wasn't scared? I was terrified. But this is what we need to do sometimes. We need to listen to that still small voice that is guiding us on our next step. So I hope this video here has helped you a little bit. If you need any help, if you need to connect at a deeper level and you're stumbling and you can't find your way, please, I'm going to put the link below here on the comments, and go ahead and set a time with me so that we can have a conversation to see how and what you need to do to break through and to start really living that life that you came here to live, that life that is the life of God that's expressing in your own individual way. So thank you for the heart. So I'm going to stop for a moment here. Today I'm going to go out and explore another spiritual center around here. I actually have nothing on my agenda today, but just to kind of have fun and go out and explore what I have in my nearby community. So let's take a moment here just to connect. Let's just connect to spirit. And it's so easy. I just do a little mini one here on the video. We want you to do a little longer, but just to connect throughout the day, just take a few nice deep breaths and just connect to the divine. Remembering, it's all about building these spiritual muscles to remember that we're always connected. And the more we get connected, the more the fears of the world just drop away, because we know we're guided. So take that breath and just feel that. Feel that connection as that energy comes from above, from the top of your head, and just know, if you can't feel it, just know this energy is flowing through your body. It's flowing through your body all the way down to the bottom of your feet into Mother Earth. Just know that. Just claim right now to believe that. As it bounces back up, and just allow yourself just to rest in your heart space just for a moment here. Feeling that heart beating. And just naturally just breathing. And so as you witness this, you just know with every fiber of your being that this is not you that's doing it, that there is something higher. And so right now we just surrender to this presence, knowing that we are being guided throughout the day. We're just going to dive into this day, fully aware and awake and alert, conscious of this loving presence that's always here to guide us to our good. To our good. And so we just let go right now. We just allow ourselves just to go with the flow. Leaving our hearts wide open in gratitude and thanksgiving for every single experience, every single step. No matter the appearance, we're just so grateful that we're being guided. And so for this, we're just going to give thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. And you may stay in this energy right here by just continue to breathe and feel and enjoy the oneness. You can anchor it with me by saying, and so it is. Peace and blessings.